Comment of the week by CMMC. Used to do weighted but switched to calisthenics thanks to your channel. My boxing training benefits a lot more from it. Thanks for the inspiration and education. CMMC, my G. Love, bro. Appreciate it. Or sis, have a girl can box. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's go in with the video. Okay, so first one, it's gonna be on balance. How to find balance, alright? You know, teenagers, we got social life. Some of us, we got social life, we got training, we got, you know, friends, that's social life. But we got school, revising, all of these things that we have to fit in to what seems like such a small amount of time, 24 hours, you know, it doesn't seem like it's long enough. So there's 3 steps that I take to maintaining balance, you know, making sure that life doesn't get hectic because, whoo, it was just a couple of weeks ago, yeah. My life was easy, yeah. GCSEs, even through GCSEs, no stress, no nothing. Life was chilled all the time. I was always Mr. Happy. But A-level,
Please welcome firstly to the ring,
Mr. Barley.
He needs some milk.
They actually showed me sometimes you're just gonna have to grow a little bit. And yeah, so A-levels, I'm grateful for them because I had a growing experience, and I nearly dropped maths, which is a subject that I'm taking, because I didn't have the right balance in my life. And I don't want you guys to be going through that excessive amount of stress, unnecessary amount of stress, because, you know, it's just unneeded. I'm going to tell you about how I found balance, and maybe you can apply this to your life. If not, well, at least you watch the video, innit? First one is acknowledgement. Second one, preparation. Third one, execution. Okay, let me break these down. Acknowledgement. What is it? Where am I now? Where do I want to be in the future? This is what I was thinking about at that time where I had to actually deep my life, deep the situation that I was in. Literally, a friend came up to me this week saying, life is just peak. It's just peak. It just is. Because people who have an ambition, have a goal, say you're working to be, I don't know, a vet, you know the grades you need, you know the university you need to go to, you know the voluntary work that you need to do outside of school, you know exactly the steps you need to take in order to become a vet. However, if you do not have that type of ambition, that doesn't mean you're not ambitious, just you don't right now have that tunnel vision, you don't know exactly where you're going. It's kind of hard to motivate yourself to work hard and to see the point of putting in all this hard work. So that's why acknowledgement is so key. Even if you don't really know where you want to go, just know where you are right now. I think that's a key step. Just acknowledgement. Second step, preparation. All right, you need to prepare. You need to have a little plan. Now my mom, she's like a UX designer, business analyst, so she saw that I was in a peak mode. Yeah, she saw that I was breaking down, and she'd never seen this before. So she said, Josh, boom, I'm gonna give you some steps to, you know, organizing your life a little bit. And it's called Moscow prioritization. What is Moscow prioritization? Basically, it is your must-haves, should-haves, your could-haves, and then your won't-haves. All right, we're gonna put them into a Moscow prioritization list. This is the preparation phase, remember? So we have YouTube editing, that's a must-have. We have, for example, YouTube just surfing the internet, that's a should-have. We have a would-have, for example, sightseeing, I don't know. Then we have a won't have, which is drifting, which is what my mum uses for telling, you know, when you just see guys on the road doing nothing, just watching cars go by, you know, counting the colours, you know, looking at the colours, you know what I'm talking about. That's what a won't have is. So you have to make sure when you set these times, they're realistic, and you have a buffer zone of at least 30 minutes. Now what a buffer zone is, it's just give. Like when you're creating something, you know, in RM back in year 8, you know, there's a buffer zone, or, you know, an allowance of plus or minus 1 millimeter, just so that if you do run over a little bit, you're not beating yourself up, you're not angry, because you know that you still have time to get the next task completed. Very simple. All right, so if in that day you complete your must-haves, you can tick them off, and that is actually satisfying, just ticking it off. And then you can look into your should have column. Ooh, I have a party. What's the time? I have time. You go to this party, you milli rock on any block. Hey, you turn up on a Tuesday. That was dead. You do your thing, you skulk 2 wines, and you have a great day. So that's how you're gonna prepare your days. Every day, before you go to bed, just write out a list of things that you know you need to do in that day, alright? Or you want to do in that day. If you had an ideal day, write down maybe it's a list of 5 things that you want to do in that day. And then prioritize them. Must have, should have, should have. And make sure you actually do it properly. Don't say partying is a must have. Having break within revision is a must have. Because you have to remember, Moscow prioritization is not for life. It's for that particular part of your life. That particular season, let me just say. You know? So this A-level season, partying is a should have. Revision is a must have. That's just my opinion anyway. Take it or leave it. So yeah, because after this you're gonna have uni, which will be a party every day. I guess I don't know. I've never been uni, but you have to make sure when you prioritize, you're prioritizing honestly, not what you want it to be, but what it really is. With the Moscow prioritization, training for me was a must have, but schoolwork was a must have, and I didn't want to give up either. But you know, you can't serve 2 gods. You can't put 100% into the same thing when, let's say after school I only have like 4 hours, alright? One would suffer. So I said, cool, I'm just gonna train in the morning. And I just started training in the morning, woke up an hour earlier, and it's just so much easier. My days are brighter, you know. The adrenaline rush you get, it's not like a caffeine shot. It doesn't just boom up down. It just keeps on going up. It makes you feel good throughout the whole day. And yeah, so I recommend training in the morning. That's another way you can actually train fasted. And if you want to get lean, you know, training fasted is a great way to get lean. So you've written your list. You know, cool, Moscow prioritization. This is how I'm going to have balance. This is how I'm not going to get overly stressed, unnecessarily stressed. Now the next day comes, what do? You execute. You just do it. You move like Nike and you just do it. Because you can talk the talk, you can, you know, write up a beautiful list, but if you don't actually do it, it's going to be absolutely pointless. And you have to set yourself up for win. This is just kind of like a bonus point. Set yourself up to win. If you know that when you come home, if you go upstairs and go in your bed, you will sleep. Alright? Simple. When you come from home from school, just don't go upstairs. Unless your bathroom's upstairs. Okay, go upstairs, you can use the toilet. Just don't go into your room. A thing that I've stopped myself from doing if I come home early from school is I just don't go into my room. Because once I go into my room and say, cool, let me just sit on my bed. My bed's looking lonely. Let me just sit down. Let me just then I fall asleep, alright? I don't know how my bed does juju. Alright, no it doesn't. But as soon as I sit on my bed, I know that within 30 minutes I will be sleeping. Alright? So don't go into your room, go to your bathroom, stay downstairs. If your room is downstairs, just don't go into your room. Make sure that in your working environment, if your working environment is your room, just don't look at your bed, because it will start singing your name. Alright? Trust me. If you do your best work at school, stay at school. If you do your best work at home, go home. Just don't go into your bedroom. Just don't go upstairs. Whatever it is that distracts you, if you know you're going to play on your phone, if you see it there buzzing, you know, Instagram notifications, put your room, switch it off. Switch it off. Throw it on your bed. Don't go in. You know, just open the door, boom, throw it on your bed because the door run away. Yeah. Switch off your phone. If you know that PlayStation is your weakness, don't do your work in the same room as the PlayStation. Just little things like that. Make sure it's peace and quiet. Just make sure the learning environment is just perfect for you. Just execute. And that's where self-discipline comes in. If you want me to make a video on self-discipline, I can make a video on self-discipline. And before I started prioritizing everything, I would find myself wasting whole days doing nothing, just of nothingness. I had days of nothingness, and I was like, what is this? What is this? I woke up at 8 today. What, you know what I'm saying? So just boom, do it, try it, leave it in the comment section below. Tell me if it worked. If you don't understand anything, tell me in the comment section down below. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. And remember, this is just my opinion. Take it or leave it. Greatness is contagious, and be great, and God bless.